Hi, Mishka. Today is January 24th, and I wanted to talk about the difference between understanding people and excusing people. One of my goals for this year is to imagine people completely. And what that means is basically assume that there's more going on than meets the eye. I think the world would be a much better place if we did this, because we would assume that our experience is not as unique in that everyone has complicated lives, and people aren't just monoliths or one stereotype or one thing. So in doing that, often I find that I end up actually justifying a person for wrongdoing and putting the blame back on myself. So if someone does a hateful thing towards me, I find my inner voice saying, he might be a really good person. Maybe he volunteers for charity. Maybe he's under a lot of stress. And then I start blaming myself for that other person's behavior, which is not helpful. And I end up taking the blame for someone else's actions in my own mind and beating myself up for what someone else did. If you imagine people completely, that isn't the same as excusing them, I don't think. You can still say, yes, maybe your life is really difficult and I don't understand that. But there comes a point when your actions are still objectively wrong, regardless of what's going on in your life. And that's really something that I need to keep in mind a lot more, I think, is the circumstances that a person is in doesn't necessarily justify their wrongdoing, and people can still be in the wrong and still be complicated. And I notice when I do this, my level of anger goes down a lot. And I start feeling sorry for that person, but not excusing what they've done. And I don't know, I guess that's a much more healthy way of looking at it, is what they did or didn't do was objectively wrong. People aren't responsible for their actions or their inactions, even if they're complicated. Because if there isn't that caveat, you can easily take it inwards and put the blame on yourself, which isn't helpful, as I said. That's all I've got for you today, Mishka. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and that you recognize that you are complex. You contain multitudes, and that you are worthy of respect as much as anyone else.